Good afternoon, this is Cody. How may I help you?
Project Search is an education option for the school districts for individuals who are in their final year of school eligibility for a free and public education. And it is a program that is set in a host business of Bellin and St. Vincent hospitals to do 3 10-week internships in various departments to experience and apply all of those skills necessary to become a competitive, marketable employee in the community.
I would describe Project Search as a place for people to go and get an idea of what they want to do with their life and what kind of jobs they would like to do.
By the time that they get accepted, they've met all the requirements for their high school graduation. So most of the individuals defer their diploma to continue to gain these skills, whether it be work skills or independent skills, for going out and being just like anyone else in the community, a contributing citizen of their area.
They want us to focus on life skills so we can eventually move out and get an apartment. Basically be independent and working on our own.
I've learned how to be professional, how to set my goals, how to be mature. High school was just stressful for me, and now that I'm here, I just love being in this great environment. And I would love to work at a hospital like this as well.
Towards the end of the internship, we enter into the job placement portion of the Project Search, where we do mock interviews. We do applications, we fill out applications. We get onto the Job Center of Wisconsin. We start looking at what they really, really want to do and reaching out to the businesses with their resumes, with an application.
I think Project Search was a lifesaver in our particular case because when you have a child with a disability, you really don't know what the future is going to hold for you and for him. So when Project Search came along and the opportunities that they give you for working with other employers and letting them know what these kids can do, it really opens up some eyes. And it opens up eyes for the kids, for themselves, I think, and it opens up eyes for the people who would potentially hire them. And if Project Search wasn't around, up here, I really don't think we would be in the place that we are right now, which is an employed child.
If I was XYZ company, I would start looking at what opportunities are there for that individual. There are many opportunities here that I know I still haven't investigated into yet. So I challenge myself of how to do that, and I would challenge other companies to see where would this individual fit. Do a little bit of research, get to meet the individual, and you will understand there's more behind the cover of that book on that individual of how they will contribute to your business. I go home a lot of nights thinking this was one of the best days ever because I got that much closer to that individual to make them more successful in their life.
We do job coaching with them at the place of employment, keep in contact with their supervisors, managers, to make sure that everything's to where they need it or what can we work on. We do have adaptations such as maybe task lists, different types of things to be able to help them be successful.
What you're going to find with these individuals are a very hardworking, dedicated group of young adults that do show great integrity. That's always emphasized here. And I would say beyond the basic skills that they are learning, we are really conscientious of trying to get them to learn and understand every nuance that goes into a job. It's how to get along with your colleagues. What's the right chain of command? How do you handle situations? How do you speak up for yourself in a correct manner? How do you present yourself because you represent that business? So it's all what I like to call these unwritten rules, these soft skills that really get emphasized here that they need.
I never actually thought I would be successful like this, no. Sometimes it gets a little nerve-wracking, but I push through it and I get my jobs done. I'm very proud of myself, and I think it's a lot of fun.